Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is the Yukitsu Times, welcome to my channel, welcome to a bit more Wargame, Red Dragon. This time we're playing Pearl the Orient. So, as you can see, we're trying to hold out in North District. This is basically the very start of the game. All I did was move up my troops. And as you can see, we've got a pretty widespread set of forces here. Now, our opponent here has a really strong, real, just dickish attack wave coming in towards Hong Kong, which we have to try and save for at least 3 turns. After that, we'll still have to hold it, but we're going to have to try and keep a bunch of other objectives. And I think we also have to make our way to Zhongjiang or something like that. I can't really remember because I haven't actually beaten this yet. But yeah, I've given it a bit of a look. I've tried out some of the things. Now, this is a particular battle that most people just don't do. But we're going to try and do it anyway. This is not really... I would not recommend doing what I'm doing if I were you, because this is really just not a good way to play this. But we're going to try and take out this big, huge force here. Now, it might not look like they're ahead of us, but the big problem here is we've got this Royal Tank Regiment and the Heavy Tank Battalion, which gives us some decent units and some decent tanks. We've got 24 tanks, and they're all pretty okay. Like the Challenger Mark 1, it's got really, really good front armor, 19 front armor, compared to like the Chieftain and the Chieftain Mark 5, which is 11. So 19 front armor, really, really good. It's got 120 millimeter with a range 2.275. That's really quite good. But like the Chinese over here have 104 tanks. Doesn't matter that they're kind of shit tanks. There's 104 of them. So yeah, it's not going to be pleasant. They've also got plenty of support weaponry, including anti-air. They've got some. They've also got some planes that are going to be complete and utter dicks here. With the heat cluster bombs, those guys just tear through tanks. The Q511s and well, the J711s are not really that big a threat, but like these guys have some really, really good stuff for destroying my shit. But what they don't particularly have in abundance is stuff for killing my infantry. The problem is that infantry is not really the best response against tanks. Like, it's not bad, and that's what we're going to have to use, but honestly, there are better things out there for destroying tanks in that sort of numbers. Like, boats, I guess, if we could have... If this was a naval battle, this would be a much more pleasant experience. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and start capturing... start having captured all of the opening points. And the reason that we need to do this, of course, is that we really, really want to be able to have control over the region and make sure that we're getting a lot of troops in at a time. So this will influence the regeneration rate that we're going to be getting for all of our stuff. Now we're going to start the game on very slow, since I want to be able to get my units set up properly once the game starts, because all of my troops start off basically in... inside vehicles for some reason, and I can't really stop that, which means they can't fire. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get some of these Milans and the Saxon transports. And the reason that I'm using these ones is that I don't like dealing with the helicopters all that much, even though they're pretty much exactly the same, and these ones are slightly better at shooting down tanks. Now, we need to get these guys sort of in this area with the broad, wide areas where tanks can charge, so that they're set up to intercept those tanks. But we also need to have some anti-air defenses, so that's going to be these extremely, extremely cheap blowpipe infantry here. We're going to do the same up here. Going to get 2 of them. We're going to put them up here, and we're going to hopefully be able to fend off any helicopter or airplane attacks that are going to be coming in from this area. Just hopefully. But that's going to be difficult. So we're going to try and defend in this really tight quarters here, since they have to get through these... get by these woods and by these houses here. We're going to be able to try and defend it with infantry. As they try and go through there, we'll have a chance to fight back with these fusiliers, which is a very silly sounding name, I know, but that is what they are called, named after a type gun. So we're just going to have that on our conscience as we're trying to defend here. Now, we're going to go ahead and just get a couple of these spread out among our defending forces to try and make it so that we can fight back as best and as long as we can, but it's going to be difficult, especially because, like, as much as infantry can fight against tanks, they're not really the best at it. I mean, if I had to choose, I would like to also have 104 tanks, but that's just not really in the cards here now, is it? So We're going to go ahead and also have some guys lined up along this road here, since I know that they're going to attack along that road. So having troops that can ambush them as they come up this road is a good idea. Let's actually take those guys away. Just have 2 of them there. And we'll have 2 more on the other side of that road. So this is going to give us the ability to sort of ambush things as they come across that road. That's fine. Should be okay. And we'll have the rest of our Milan Saxons sort of up here, I think. A little bit further back in. You need to have them relatively deep in the forest. Units have pretty decent line of sight in this game, unfortunately. Well, I guess it's not all bad. It means that your own units can sort of see. Now, the AI is going to have like a huge number of recon units that I can't do anything about. And my recon units, unfortunately, get swatted down quite effectively by all those damn tanks he has. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so that is fine. We've got our 2 resupply up there. We need some resupply down here as well. We'll put one up here, and we'll put another one over here. And after that, what we're going to do is take... Oh wait, there's one more sector that I have to defend. This area can be quite lightly defended. I've played this level enough times to know that I can get away with very little here. Now, we can bring in the last 2 of these Milan Saxons, and what we can do is just pop them into these buildings, and they should be able to fend themselves off in this area pretty okay. We'll give them an extra 4 Fusiliers just in case. And that's going to pretty much run us dry of this unit. Actually, no. Let's use 2 of these Milans and the helicopters. I don't really like the Pumas, but it is what it is. Okay, so we got all that. Now we need to air support. So we're just going to cap out on air support, which is currently 3 of these guys. That's the best we'll be able to do for now, but we'll rapidly gain points, so we should be able to get those quite quickly. Now, first thing we're going to do in this battle is just unload everybody out of their respective transport vehicles. We're going to have these Milans all go pop into this building here, and we're going to get these transports all away, and we're going to try and get the transports away in all sectors here. So let's get these guys and their transports away here. And we're going to try and get these guys and their transports away here. Good. These guys, the Fusiliers, need to get in these buildings to defend. Otherwise, they'll be too exposed out in the open here and just completely die. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Oh, no. You guys know this is not the right direction for your transports. Okay, so all my transports are dead, which is very sad. Very saddening news. Okay, there we go. And yeah, what we're going to have to do pretty soon is get ready for an attack against us that is going to be pretty hard to defend against. But what's probably going to happen is that they're just going to roll in with a bajillion tanks, and it's going to be very unpleasant. Now, I need to make sure that these guys are far back enough that they're not going to get artillery shelled, and I think we're a little bit too exposed, because those reconnaissance choppers are just going to be complete dicks. We can start trying to take them out with Harriers. Let's see here. These attack choppers as well, and we can also get more airplanes in, and use these guys to attack these guys as well. So hopefully this will work out in our favor. You need to basically recall them as soon as you do these missions here, though. So.
Someone need a guardian angel?
Missiles basically go away, and then you basically run away as soon as you've done that. Got some more choppers down there, but that's fine.
Someone need a guardian angel?
Okay, so let's try and get these air... looks like we're receiving shell fire. Don't know what they're... Oh, they're shooting at where my transports were, so that's actually fine. That's fine. Hopefully these blowpipes will be in range of these SA HOTS, but I don't think so given the angles that things are at. So let's move these guys a little bit closer to there. Oh no, they're firing. Okay. Let's get a little bit more air. Good. Got some things happening on the right here. So as you can see, they've got a command vehicle and they've got some anti-air over here. So fortunately, being able to take out the anti-air early with these rockets is going to be good. Now these guys are shit. Like the people using these rockets just are terrible, terrible shots. But it's good enough against these sort of PGZs, 80s, and this the sleeping vehicle. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna have to bring our Harriers in, even though we know there's anti-air in that region. So, okay, let's get just a big hit in there. I wonder if, yeah, my Fusiliers are getting healed up and are getting more rockets, I think, from the resupply, but we're going to move them in here anyway, just so that we're getting a less exposed fire so our unit can recover a little bit. And here we go, that's the airstrike. So you can see the importance of using these airstrikes in a situation like this. It's just so good. It's ridiculous. And now they're stunned like in rocket fire range from these Fusiliers. It's just really quite good. They've started to pop smoke here, but I don't think it's going to be in time to stop me from having killed all of those guys with rockets. Okay, good. Let's move these fighting vehicles back even further. Okay, so we got a huge number of these guys that are just like sort of on the run here. Let's see what the hell's going on. Are they still smoking? Good, they're still smoking us as opposed to firing real rockets. Real rockets would be really unpleasant right now. We probably would just die. Okay, so things are going well. Things are going very well. Let's try and look where they might attack next. For that, let's try and get some recon. Let's get a Gazelle out. We'll put it here, and that should theoretically help us. There's a Saxon up there that's still hasn't retreated properly. Oh crap, what's going on here? I don't remember if that forest fire was started by my guys or if it was started by the enemy, but it's still unpleasant to look at regardless. I think they've lost sight of me, so nope, there's still shells incoming. We might have to retreat back even further unless these are still smoke. I'm hoping these are still smoke. Yay. Okay, so AI is not likely to convert from that to other types of weaponry yet, but either way, what we're going to do is start getting some of our... Oh crap, what the hell's going on here? Okay, so we got incoming vehicles. Gonna need to defend in this region. We're going to start bringing in chieftains, just because they're cheap and they don't get overly screwed. Let's see here. Where the hell's our...
Sector's completed, ready to go.
Stalwart got destroyed. I think that's, yeah, our resupply in that area got destroyed by something. It's those tanks that are sort of moving in with the smoke.
Are you talking to me?
Where the hell did that recon go that I thought I ordered a recon? Nope, we still have full queue of recons. Oh crap, these are real artillery, I think. Where are they going? What the hell? What the hell are they firing at? Well, thankfully they're not shooting at anything useful, so that's good.
The sky is ours.
Okay, let's get some more carriers in here.
Where do you need us, sir?
Now, tanks do actually take quite a lot of Harrier munition, but, you know, you'll kill them eventually. Especially these ZTZ-59s, they're quite heavily armored. Yeah, so you can see how many Harriers I had to send in just to kill that one damn tank. But, like, yeah, it's not too terrible. Okay, so we need to start getting troops up here, it looks like. What is this? It's tanks. Quite a few of them. Okay, we'll start, we'll send in a section here. Fortunately, when you just do bombing runs like that, it's very quick for them to reload, so it's not really too bad. They're slipping past me somehow along this area, so I'm going to get the Gazelle to go target them. Let's see here, ammunition, air.
Sector's completed, ready to go.
There's probably some way to do this faster, but I don't know what it is. Let's see here. That's definitely all. Oh, what the hell's going on here? Oh, there's where the guys are that managed to slip past us. Okay, well, it's probably not a whole hell of a lot that I can send there. Let's send in these helicopters with the tow missiles. They'll do quite a good job. Oh, they're going to take out the gazelle with their fighters. That is not good. Okay, well, that explains what's happening to my scouts, but Harry needs to evac. Looks like all our Harriers got away. And it looks like these guys are intermittently incapable of seeing these guys and seeing these guys, so... Okay, so the Lynx tows here, they're going to have to do their work really fast, otherwise they're going to get blown up by those enemy units, but... Okay, let's get Harriers in here again. And let's see what we can take out.
Target in sight. Adjusting aim.
Now, if we can get these guys all like really stunned here with some Harrier shots, that would be fantastic. That would be ideal. Okay, so we've almost got enough points that we've won this one, just about.
Yes, sir.
Fortunately, these guys basically have unlimited rockets because they're in range of the resupply, which is also seems to be sort of stalling the enemy here.
Captain and the crew welcome you aboard.
We might be able to take out this Q-51.
Has an enemy chopper been spotted?
There we go. Okay, let's retreat these guys out. Back out. Let's start getting more airstrikes. Airstrikes really are sort of like ridiculously good in this game against the AI. Looks like we've got smoke coming in. Our guys are stunned, and they're getting mown down pretty quickly. Fortunately, we only have to do 300 more kills sort of things to these guys. Let's see, are any other Harriers ready? No. I love that. Love the smell of napalm in the morning. Alright, so the thing here is I think our stalwart's pretty much empty, but let's get these guys down here. Let's get these chieftains down there as well. And I guess let's get our toes... Oh, no. Let's get our toes down here. Let's get the lynxes as well. Now the lynx is probably gonna like get shot down, just be a ridiculously expensive thing to lose, but it's fine sometimes. Okay, these guys just like need to retreat back. There's nothing else I can do for them. Okay, so
Ready to go.
okay, and let's hope for the best here.
It's going to rain down on them corners.
Let's see.
Guardian Angel. Sky is ours. Where do you need us, sir?
Evac these fighters. Oh crap, these guys are in trouble. We might be able to destroy enough of their shit that they, we're destroying a lot of their shit. Okay, so let's get these toes up there. Oh, we are out of, are we out of rockets? No, we're just out of range. Okay, go, 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 go.
Down on them corners.
Okay, we need to get these blowpipes out of here. Let's get this this thing out of here as well to a certain degree. Okay, so the Lynx, we'll send it in, but we've got a problem with the Lynx here, and that being there's only one of them. It's ridiculously expensive, and they've got anti-air, so not the best situation to be in. Actually, you know what we can do? I wonder if, let's try, okay, that worked. Let's fire position right here, and see if that works, because you never know. Oh, what's going on up here? Let's move these guys back into there. These blowpipes away. We're gonna lose our anti-air over there, but that's fine. Okay.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his right.
Let's see what we can do here. Oh, I think we drew. I think we got a draw. Oh no, total victory. Okay. Good. How many tanks did we end up killing? We killed 31 of one type, we killed 4 of another, so we killed 35 tanks in total. Reducing them down to 65. Okay, well we only lost 275 points worth of our troops, so that's very easily sustainable losses. Now, what I do hope that we can start killing is some of their airplanes, but like they still have 6 in that unit and they've still got 10 in that one, so we've not done a whole lot to dent their plane count. Now, we're going to probably just have to either hold out in this area, or we might counterattack it if we can get these forces from Suen Wan over there. But I mean, if you look at what's going on here, let's take a look. Now, if we look here, we can see again tanks 88. So this is again pretty bad. We've got these infantry that are all pretty decent territorials here. They're not terrible. They've got, you know, the heat rockets as well here, but the problem is we don't have any dedicated anti-tank units. We've got a lot of dedicated anti-ground, but like SAS is not going to help us here, and like we have got like these guys for anti-air again, so we don't have a lot of really great anti-tank. The 120 heats on the Rover Wombat is great, were it not for the fact that the Rover Wombat would just get annihilated. Now we have got the Tornado GRI, which is sort of our equalizer in this particular fight, since the only anti-air that they've got in this one is PGZs. PGZs are not the greatest anti-air sort of thing out there, and their air-to-air is sort of mitigated. Like J7Cs are pretty good, but they're not really going to be good enough to take out the tornadoes. If I can get any of them in the air. And now the F4 Phantoms are the only thing that I've got that's anti-air dedicated other than my ground forces, so like I don't really need to bring in the F4 Phantoms really, so like that probably was a mistake to have them in this sector, but we have got some pretty decent weapons. I'll probably have to rely on a couple tracked rapier, which would let me sort of potentially take out the J7Cs. Now the bigger threat from these guys, of course, is the 500 kilogram bombs. Like, those guys are just loaded for huge bombing, but, like, this is not going to be a fight that I feel like I can really easily win, but it gets worse if I wait, so it might be a better idea for me to fight this out here. Try and take out as many of these tanks as I can before their support elements get in, because as you can see, like, they're going to start bringing in these other units. They've got a militia regiment, which is going to be a lot of infantry here, quite a bit here. Yubei, these guys are all quite decent. And they're in, you know, transports of various quality. They don't have the good transports, it looks like. Yeah, no, they don't have the good transports. That's a godsend. But they've even got more tanks, like 6 more tanks. That's not what I need. So, yeah, this is going to basically be the episode for today, though. So, I hope you found this enjoyable. This game is very frustrating and very stressful for me, but it's also fun. So, anyway, I hope you found this enjoyable, and as always, I hope to see you all next time.